stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. Bryson Stott.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Not close with that one, and that is ball one. The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Here's Bryce Harper. Fought off foul. Man at first, one away. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Under it is Justin Turner to make the catch. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Castellanos in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. 2 outs. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Wouldn't chase that time. On the ground, McNeil. They get the force, and that is that. Phillies strand 1. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, Zach Wheeler.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. High fly ball, right field. Schwarber drifts towards it. 1 down. Here's a Mets lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Pete Alonso.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
There's the strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. And And another ball. In the air, left field. Merrifield makes the grab on the run.
Outstanding catch right there. I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge. 2 outs, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Citi Field, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Going 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Swing and a slow roller. McNeil slings to first, and Realmuto is out. 2 outs, base is empty. With Merrifield up to the plate. The other way, Alonso. He handles it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso. And that one clips the corner. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Next offering is in for a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
1 down, base is empty. Bounce to the right. Stop. To first. And that quickly 2 away. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Now a check swing, but he held up. 2-0 the count. Here it comes. And that's in for a strike. No score here in the second. Next one in the dirt. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Justin Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
That one to first. And foul ball. Struck him out swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Mets strand 1 will move to the third with no. And now it's Alec Bohm. The line to kick the pitch. Swings through that one.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
So digging in, Johan Rojas. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
One ball.
Top of the third, no score. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
2 outs, runner at first. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So 2 down. Bryce Harper to the plate. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Throws to first in time. That's out number 3. So they strand a pair. We head down. Ronnie Mauricio now. As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm delivers. Up the middle, Turner. Whips it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Now, Trace Thompson. And ball 1. And he swings over the top there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's outside. And the count's even at 2. The wind and the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Boom. Goes on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. He'll try to slow his back down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and put it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Marte stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missed. That misses. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he walked him.
That's down. Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Jeff Hoffman will take over here.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
To second, Turner, and that is that. Mets lead 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Nimmo makes the grab, one down. JT Realmuto steps in. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, right field. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. Close play, but in there. So up next, Whit Merrifield.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And there's the ball. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. That one at 95, missed up top. 2-2. Castellanos on third with 2 out. That to right. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still no score. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And he deals.
Nope,
just missed. Hoffman, the tall righty, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands at no man's land, a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now he breaks his bat. Turner whips it to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else. Perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Lindor stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
3 balls,
and another ball. To the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And we are still scoreless. So digging in, Alec Bohm. Grounded out his first time up. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
You know, these Phils definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Marte puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. And that one fouled off.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
On the ground to the left. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this.
Lindor, 1 second, over to first, safe.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that is that. Phillies. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. And here it comes. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And he takes a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And the right-hander deals. Ball one there. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. And that's in the dirt. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient and showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. And next for the Mets, Ronnie Mauricio. 0-for-1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Outside, 1-0. Right-handed reliever. On the ground. Stop. Tosses to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5, and we still have no score. Here's Harper now. The right-hander back to work.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there. Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Bounce to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one can make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with Turner. Over to McNeil. A sensational double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
The other way, and he beats the shift. Nimmo quickly gets it back in, and now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Fly ball to right. Makes the catch, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. Trace Thompson up now for the Mets. Thompson not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. And the righty deals. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Off the middle, that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over. So up next for New York, Starling Marte. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Thompson on the run. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the run.
That one out's against the fence. The throw into second, and he's there with a double.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
2 down. Here's the throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Throw is low, and it gets by. Jeff McNeil stands in. And there's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
1-1.
That one almost got him. Next offering upstairs. That one is absolutely belted. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Slams off the bottom of the wall. He pulls into second as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Alonso really thriving with the bat this season here at home. And it is 2-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 goal later on.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So first and second with 2 outs. Jose Alvarado on to pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Grounding ball here, rolls foul. Alvarado, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff. Now this one gets through. Around third. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 3.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
In the air, left side. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. His 7th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 6-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That's a ball.
2 outs.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
That one the other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies. He's been a great free agent sign. Line drive. Makes the grab, one away.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. 1 for 2. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Brings it in. That's out number 2. Trey Turner now 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at 3rd. It's a 2-out double. 2nd and 3rd now.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
This is Bryson Stott. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Two on, 2 outs. Hard hit left side. And he beats the throw very close right there.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
And now here is Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
Yeah, and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So 2 on with 2 away. Nick Castellanos will hit next. In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stop over at second. Harper on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And now, Trace Thompson. Alvarado back to work.
1-0.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Alvarado, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. This to third, and that's a fair ball.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
0-1.
Kicks and deals. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. And a pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Merrifield makes the play. And at first, here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one misses. Ball 1. And a foul ball. Here goes the runner. Cut on and miss.
1 ball.
Real Mutual throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Merrifield makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Number 1.
So 2 down now, and here is Jeff McNeil. First pitch misses. Wouldn't chase that time. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Here comes a pitch. That clips the corner.
Count full.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mets strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Brooks Raley taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Schwarber stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Late that time, it's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Jake Diekman, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Lopez warming up as well. Solid miss, struck him out. 1 out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And now for the Phillies, Whit Merrifield. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws. And they get the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Pete Alonso now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. As the lefty gets to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Colby Allard takes. Over on the mound,
and he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Now the 0-1. That one ripped. That's back and gone, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Turner, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. One run across in the frame so far here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one in the dirt. 1-1. The pitch, and it's fouled away. Hit on the ground, might be two. Over to Turner for one, and it's a double play to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Jorge Lopez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Alvarez collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Rojas now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Comes up empty. The Mets leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Turner in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Bryson Stott the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Foul ball. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. But no advance from the runners. Last chance for the Phillies. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper.
Counts 1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one ripped left field. That's going back. Back some more. And out of here. His 18th home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. This pitcher's velocity, a changeup, is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Up the middle, gets to it with a slide, fires to first, and what a play! Ball game.
Definitely one of the easiest saves you'll ever see. He only needed 2 pitches to get this one. Can be efficient, can attack the hitter. That's what a manager wants to see. That's what his teammates want to see. Nice W.